Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this video, I'll show you how to design this link in bio page using HTML and CSS. So this is going to be a simple minimalistic page with these horror effects and also these links for social media icons. So let's get started. Right here, I have created this folder called link in bio and I just opened it with VS Code. And also have this folder called images where we have all these images. So let's start by creating a new file called index.html. Now in VS Code, you can just type exclamation and press tab and you'll have this basic HTML5 code. Now here, let's go ahead and first of all, get the link of our font. So here I'm in fonts.google.com and let's search for a font called Inter. And let's go ahead and click on get font. Let's click on get embed code and let's copy this code from here. And let's paste it inside our HTML head section. And let's also create a file called style.css and let's link that file over here. So let's type link and here in the href, let's type style.css. Right now, let's start with the markup of our design. So the first thing we will do is we'll create a division called container. And in that, the first thing we need to have is the header section. So this is the header section. So let's create a header tag. And let's also give it a class. Let's give it a class of profile. And in this, first of all, we need to have an image. So let's type img. And in the source, let's type images / we have this image called profile photo.jpg. And for the alt, I'll just go ahead and type profile photo. Let's also give it a class of profile image. Now let's go ahead and create an h1 and let's add the name. So I'll just add a name over here. And in the h1, we also need to have this verified image. So in the h1, let's go ahead and type img. And in the source, let's type images / verified.svg. So we have all those images inside this images folder. And for the alt, let's type verified. And let's also give it a class of verified icon. Right now, we need to add this text. So I'll just copy this and let's create a paragraph. And let's add the text and that's it with the header. Now let's go below the header and let's create a main tag with a class of links wrapper. And in that, we need to have these links. So let's create anchor tag and you can add the link of your pages over here. I'll just type hash for now. And let's create a class called link card. And in this anchor tag, we need to have this icon and also the text. And on the right side, we need to have this arrow icon. So let's go ahead and create a div. Let's give it a class of link content. And here, let's create a span. Let's give it a class of link icon. And here, let's add the icon. So I'll just copy this icon from here and let's add it over here. And let's create a span for the text. So I'll just copy this text and let's paste it over here. And we also need to add this arrow. So I'll just copy this arrow from here. And let's go outside this div. Let's create a span with a class of arrow icon. And let's paste the icon over here. And now let's open this in our browser and let's see how it looks. So I have this extension called Live Server installed in VS Code. So once you have this installed, you can just go ahead and right click in the HTML file and click on Open with Live Server. And here we can see our content is being displayed over here. And here we can see we have the link also displayed right here. Let's go back and here, let's copy this anchor tag and let's paste it 4 more times. And let's replace the icon and the text. So the second one is read my tech blog. And let's copy this icon and let's paste it over here. And then we have subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's type. And let's copy this icon and let's paste it over here. And then we have free web dev resources. Let's add that over here. And let's copy this emoji and paste it over here. And we need to add one more of these. So this is an extra one. So I'll just cut this from here and paste it at the end. And here let's type buy me a coffee. And I'll just go ahead and copy this emoji and paste it over here. So with that, we have added all the links. So here we can see all the links are displayed over here. Now in the end, we need to add the social media icons. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go below the main tag and let's create a footer. Let's give it a class of socials. And here let's create an anchor tag. And let's give it a class of social icon. And let's go ahead and create an img tag. Here in the source, let's type images/x.svg. And let's also give it an alt of x. And let's give it a class of icon svg. All right, let's copy this anchor tag and paste it 2 more times. And for the second one, let's type github.svg. And let's change this to GitHub. And for the third one, let's type instagram.svg. And for the alt, let's type Instagram. So now if you go back to our website, we can see that the icons are also being displayed over here. Right, now let's start with our CSS. So let's go to our CSS file. And the first thing we will do is we'll create some variables. So let's type root. And here let's type bg. Let's give it a hex code of 0a0a0a. And for the text main color, let's type text main. Let's give it a color of white. And let's create one more color called text muted. And for that, let's type 888888. And then let's create a color called border. Let's type 222. And let's create one more color called border hover. And let's give it a color of white. Right now, let's select everything and let's tap margin of 0, padding of 0, and box sizing border box so that we have the correct height and width for the elements. Let's also set the font family to Inter and sans serif. So this is how it looks. We have the Inter font being added. Now let's add a background color to the body. So let's tap body and let's tap background color. Let's set it to var bg. And let's set the color of the text to var text main. So now we can see we have this dark color and the text color is white. And let's also give it a minimum height of 100 viewport height. And let's set the display to flex and justify content to center. And let's set the padding to 60 pixels top and bottom, 20 pixels left and right. Let's set the letter spacing to negative 0.01 m. Right now let's target the container division and let's have width of 100% and let's add a max width of 500 pixels. And let's also text align this to the center. So let's tap text align center. Right now let's go back to our HTML file and here we have this header with the class of profile. So let's target this. Let's type profile. Let's tap margin bottom. Let's set it to 40 pixels and display of flex. Flex direction to column and align items to the center. Now let's style this profile image. So we have this image with the class of profile img. So let's tap profile img. Let's set the width to 88 pixels and the height to 88 pixels. Let's tap border radius 50% for round shape. Let's tap object fit to cover so that we have the correct aspect ratio. Let's set the margin bottom to 20 pixels. By default, let's set the filter to grayscale. Let's set it to 100% so that it's completely black and white. And when you hover over this image, we need to change this to a color image. So let's add a transition over here. Let's set it to filter 0.5 seconds ease. And let's add a hover effect. So let's tap profile image :hover. Let's set the filter to grayscale 0%. So now when you hover over this, we can see that it changes into a colorful picture. Right now let's style this h1. So let's tap profile h1. Let's set the font size to 1.25 rem. Let's set the font weight to 600. And we need to have this icon on the right side. So for that, we need to tap display of flex, align items to the center and justify content to the center. And let's add a gap of 6 pixels. And let's also change the height and width of this verified icon. So here we have this image with a class of verified icon. So let's target this. I'll just type verified icon. Let's set the width to 16 pixels and the height to 16 pixels. Let's set the display to block. So this is how it looks. Let's add a margin bottom over here for the h1. Let's set it to 8 pixels. Right now, let's style this paragraph. So let's tap Profile, P. Let's set the color to var text muted, and let's set the font size to 0.9 rem. Let's also add a max width of 320 pixels and a line height of 1.6. Right now, let's style the links wrapper. So here we can see we have this main with a class of links wrapper. In that we have all these anchor tags. So let's type links wrapper. Let's set the width to 100%. Let's tap display of flex direction to column. Let's add a gap of 12 pixels and margin bottom of 48 pixels. Alright, now let's style each of the link cards. So here we can see for the anchor tags, we have this class of link card. Let's tap link card. Let's set the background to transparent. Let's add a border of 1 pixel solid var. And for the color, let's tap border. And let's add a border radius of 8 for rounded corners. And let's tap padding of 18 pixels, 24 pixels. Let's also remove the underlines. So let's tap text decoration to none. Let's also set the color to var text main. Let's set the font weight to 500. Let's set the font size to 0.95 rem. And let's set the display to flex so that all these elements are one next to the other. And let's tap align items to the center, justify content to space between so that the arrow and this text is on the extreme left and right sides. Now when we hover over this, we need to change the border color and also scale it up a little bit and also change the background color. So let's go back and let's add a transition. Let's tap all 0.3 seconds ease, and here let's tap link card hover. Let's set the border color to var border hover. This is a variable that we created, and let's tap transform scale to 1.02 and also background. Let's set it to RGBA 255, 255, 255, 0.02. So now we can see we have this hover effect. Now here we need to have some gap between the emoji and this text. So if you go to the HTML file, here we can see it is inside this division with the class of link content. So let's target that. I'll just tap link content. Let's set the display to flex, align items to the center and a gap of 16 pixels. So this is how it looks. Now when you hover over this link card, we also need to add some animation to the arrow icon. So here we can see in the beginning we don't have the arrow icon displayed, but when you hover over this, we have the arrow icon displayed and it is also moving to the right side. So let's do that. Let's go back, and here we can see we have this pan with the class of arrow icon. So let's tap arrow icon, and let's set the opacity to 0 by default, and let's set the color to var text main, and by default let's set the transform to translate x negative 10 pixels. So in the beginning it will be 10 pixels to the left of its default position. Let's also set the font size to 1.2 rem, and right now we can see that the icon is not being displayed. Now when you hover over this link card, we need to display the icon. So let's tap link card hover arrow icon. Let's set the opacity to 1 and transform to translate x 0. And now when we hover over this, we can see that we have this hover effect. Let's also add a transition over here. So let's set it to all 0.3 seconds ease. So this is how it looks. Right now the last thing we need to do is style the social media icons. So we have this footer with the class of socials. Let's target that. Let's tap socials. Let's set the display to flex, add a gap of 24 pixels and justify content center. Right now let's target the SVG. So we have this class of icon SVG. So let's tap icon SVG. Let's set the width and height to 20 pixels and display of block. Right now let's reduce the opacity of these icons a little bit. So let's tap social icon. So here we can see for each of the anchor tags we have this class of social icon, and let's set the opacity to 0.75 initially. Let's also add a transition of transform because we're going to bring it up a little bit when we hover over this. For the transform, let's tap 0.3 seconds ease, and for the opacity let's tap 0.3 seconds ease. So here let's tap social icon hover. Let's set the opacity to 1 and transform translate y to negative 2 pixels. So now when you hover over this, we can see that we have the hover effect. Alright, so with that we have completely designed this link in bio page using HTML and CSS. So that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below, and if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.